The lady.
The lady.
Shut up.
Think, hey, our lady needs some attention right
Jim
now.
Brown. I haven't named it. I haven't renamed it in eons, but Jim Brown was the name.
You're gonna need to rename that.
It was Jim Brown.
You need to rename that one.
All right. Well, dude, what happened? You said you had a story to tell. God damn y'all, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, you had, what was the topic you had? Shit.
Yeah. So it's a radio. A radio station in DC.
Yeah, in DC.
Yep.
And apparently, the girl quit. It was two guys and a girl, and the girl quit on air. And so the reason why she quit is because it's kind of a long story, but I'll try to shorten it. But basically, she was her and her husband are going through some troubles as far as infidelity.
Wow.
And I guess she caught him cheating. And so she's trying to get back into trusting him. Meanwhile, they also have a young child that they need a nanny for, a babysitter or whatnot. And so she put out, I guess, a post on her IG about getting some help getting a nanny. And she got a bunch of replies back. And one reply, I guess, was from like a IG model. Wow. And I guess the girl was pretty. She kept saying the girl was pretty and attractive and stuff like that. So she didn't contact the girl at all. She didn't. I guess she just read the message and kept it moving. So she didn't talk to the girl. She didn't say anything bad about it. She just, let her husband know. Or she was basically telling herself like, no, I'm not going to allow an attractive woman in my house, especially around my husband, who I don't trust right now.
Right.
So that was her stance, and so I guess what happened was she told her co-host, and her co-host got in the girl that contacted her got in contact with the co-host, and the co-host brought the IG model, onto the show without letting the girl know. And so once that happened, basically the two got into an altercation, like a verbal altercation, I guess. And she was the girl, her name is Danny Starr, I believe.
Yeah.
She was trying to like basically just talk to her co-host because she didn't want to talk to the girl, the IG model. She kept telling her like, this isn't even about you. Like, you being here is irrelevant right now. And so she was just saying, like, in the IG model, of course, eventually she started catching the attitude and was like, "Are you insecure? Are you jealous?" and all of this stuff. And it's just like,
it's why pretty girls can't get hired. Or
stuff like that. And she was just like, "You taking it way too far. Like, it's about me and my husband. That's it. And obviously the child, but mainly it's about me and my husband. And that's it. That's all." And so the girl kept egging her on, and the co-hosts were actually egging on,
trying to escalate. Yeah, trying to escalate the situation,
and it was just terrible. Like the two men, you would think at least one of them would have some sense and be like, "Yo, like, chill out, man. Like, this our girl. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it professional.
Yeah, like
and cool.
y'all friends, y'all work together. Like, come on, man. Why are y'all giving her shit and the other girl, y'all just helping her out like that?" Helping her case, and that makes no sense. But yeah, she got so upset that she wound up quitting
on air
the show like mid show, and I'm with her,
Yeah.
I don't blame her because it was just, and then the guys wound up apologizing later, but one of the guys, it was too late at that point. But one of the guys' his wife called in and went in on him. She was like, "Yo, you stupid! Like, why would you do that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, this girl...
Kudos to you, mama.
Yeah, for real. Big ups to her. I hope she finds... I'm sure she'll find something else.
Yeah.
But, that's just terrible. It's disrespectful. And those two dudes, they just came out just looking so corny and
they still got a job? Or
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I didn't follow up on the story. It was just stupid to me.
I doubt it, though, if they still have a job.
Yeah.
I don't want them to because it's like, come on, man. Y'all.
I'm not going to front. For some reason, this reminds me of what's some dudes that DJ Envy had beef with? Rome.
Desus and Mero.
Yeah, that's what. For some reason, I think it's them. I don't know why.
No.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Their jokes are a little bit. They're not. They just make jokes. They don't, go in on people that they know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense of the host Danny Starr's position, because if you've been in a marriage and he cheated with a stripper,
Oh, it was with a stripper.
Yeah, her husband cheated with a stripper, and it's also said that her dad left the family for a stripper, had another baby by a stripper.
Wow. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
So
she got
all
scars.
this history, I understand that they're going through their issues. Ain't no way I'm about to let this fine ass, I'm not about to bring all this bait into my house for shit to happen again, especially when this man obviously can't fucking control himself.
Basically.
So it makes a lot of sense. And she wasn't bashing the girl. She wasn't,
at all.
She said, you are beautiful, but just not in my household,
Yeah.
because this man cannot control himself. And why would I put myself in that situation? It's unfortunate, but, and I also feel like it's kind of not the model's place. Like, maybe,
Why she didn't understand that, though?
Like, yeah, she felt some type of way, maybe because she's a model, she's always being discriminated against. Of like, oh, I'm pretty, and you're just intimidated, and you're insecure, and, you feel like all I wanted just is one thing from, like, your man or whatever. It's like, no, that's not the case, but, honey, I'm pretty sure you can get a job somewhere else. Like, why are you pressing this situation?
Why is it that serious? It's not like you're going to be, like, seen by producers in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
Taking care of a child.
So I agree. I feel like her and her husband have more work to do. Obviously, she can't trust him, but that's not really her fault. Like,
but even the husband agreed. Like, nah, don't bring her around me.
Yeah.
I don't want that. No more drama.
I mean, how would y'all feel from a guy's perspective? Your wife, you guys had some infidelity issues in the past, and like your wife comes in like, oh, I hired a nanny, and it's like this big swole ass Magic Mike looking guy. Like, how would you feel?
Oh shit,
he got to go.
Yeah, he got to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
he got to go.
You said Magic Mike. Hell no, get the fuck out of here.
My wife, no Magic.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Or no Mike.
Daddy's here for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna be around my daughter either. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
So it does make a lot of sense, and it was very unfortunate for
Yeah. But yeah,
it's a come off that way. But I feel like we are kind of shifting subjects. I feel like we are, as far as the audience goes, I feel like they're way too hard on Danny Starr herself and not the model. Which, I mean, it is a tough situation. The model wants a job. She wants a nanny that's not fucking,
but the problem
hot-ass model.
They didn't need to
edit that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need to do any of that.
Yeah, they
could have just left her where she was.
Yeah.
Like,
and I also feel like as grown-ass man, like Duke was saying, why would you even try to instigate that? Like, with your coworker. That's so unprofessional.
Who you probably known for at least.
They were co-hosts.
For a while.
They were co-hosts. It was her show. Mm-hmm. She quit her show. People understand that.
That was her show?
Yeah, that was her. She's the host, and they were the co-hosts.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so she said, you're my co-host. Like, she said something about these fake-ass co-hosts, something like that she said. And I was like, damn. So, obviously, them brothers had an ulterior motive where I guess she ain't a good enough host. I want to host. Something like that. That's what I think. If you sell something like that, you have some type of motive.
I don't know. It was just bad.
Yeah.
It made men look bad. That's why I didn't like it. I'm like, man, y'all look extra stupid.
They don't make me look bad. They make themselves look bad. Fuck that. Like, I wouldn't dare do that.
But they was just joking about it like the whole time. And then I guess when she did quit, they went on for another hour talking about her.
Damn.
An hour.
I didn't know that. All right, that's fucked.
That's even worse.
Wow.
Now y'all talking behind her back. So
what type of anyway? Terrible, y'all niggas get y'all shit together, man.
For real.
Speaking of disrespect, have we heard about the the CT, the city official that kneeled during the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
And people are raising all types of hell. How dare you? You're disrespectful.
Colin Kaepernick,
Mr. Trump, and how? Now this is an outrage.
It's an outrage. Like I said, this is supposed to be land of the free and all this other stuff and speaking your mind, and you can't do what you want to do because the flag. Well, for me, I've been doing my research, and that flag has a lot of bad shit behind it. I don't even
genocide.
Yeah, when we watch a basketball game or a football game, they do the national anthem. Me and my son, we actually kneel and put our fist up. You know what I'm saying? Or I just turn the TV. My son, he'd be like, "Dad, let's do it." I'd be like, "All right." So I get on one knee and I do the fist up. You know what I'm saying? Why not? And I told my son, "Hey, you may get in trouble if you do that at school, but me and your mama ain't mad." You know what I'm saying? I understand why you're doing it though. Yeah. I let him know why do we do it and everything. But yeah, kudos to her, man. You know what I'm saying?
But she's standing up for something,
right? You know what I'm saying? They know this bullshit.
And I mean, kneeling for the flag and kneeling during the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem is not really. I don't feel like it's disrespect. I feel like the shoe's on the other foot here. It's not necessarily disrespect, but it's a protest. Like, hey, this is supposed to be, dope ass country. Let's get our shit together. Like, You're not including everyone of what this country is supposed to represent.
Right.
Like, you have freaking Mexican restaurants and holidays. You have the Thai food, the Chinese holiday, whatever the hell it is. Yet, you're like, have these kids in cages. You're freaking separating families and deporting them. So how the hell can I stand and respect what this country is supposed to represent when I'm getting slapped in the face daily?
Right. So I'm just supposed to stand there and salute you while you kick me in my
na 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 na. For real, that's fucking.
Yeah, but good for her though.
Yeah, this is America. Don't catch you slipping. Yeah, good for her. Kudos, mama. What's her name again? What was her name?
I'm not sure of her name.
Oh well, shit. Whatever your name is,
get her name.
We love you.
We
love
salute
it.
you.
Appreciate
we support you.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's probably what a lot of people are scared to be true to themselves and do the right thing. A lot of people are scared because they're thinking about the consequences. Fuck that. I ain't thinking about no consequences. If you kill me for doing the right thing, then shame on you.
I was at a play a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a play? No, it was an assembly for the little kids or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where they go up there and they do whatever. They sing, dance, and all that stuff. But anyway, they had of course, the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down, I stayed seated. You know what I'm saying?
Did people look at you like, oh my God?
It was one guy. It was an older guy. And he looked at me the whole time. I looked at him. So we was just
he didn't see how tall you was. You stood up on his ass.
That didn't matter. He looked at me like he was disgusted. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I looked at him hey, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
So that was that. But I recommend sitting. I don't recommend people kneeling for that flag shit. I'd rather y'all sit.
Yeah,
I think that's the most respectful way to do it, according to the people in the Army and Navy. That's the most respectful way to do it.
Right.
Just
take
simply
a knee.
Yeah.
Don't do the Ray Lewis and say talk bad about it and then say I was kneeling because I was praying.
Yeah, he got on both knees.
Both knees. That was hilarious. Ray Lewis, you funny for that.
Ray Lewis with Kanye right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Speaking of Kanye, Kanye's ex, Amber Rose.
Oh my!
What did she? Wait, she said some goofball shit. What did she say?
She said something super obvious that everybody thinks is Aristotle right now.
She said, "Women fuck who they want, men fuck who they can." Remember that.
Wow.
Remember that.
Remember that. You better remember that.
Remember that.
You a man. You fuck who you can. Don't you forget it.
Remember that.
I mean, on one hand, I understand what she's saying.
Explain. What is she saying?
Please.
She's basically telling women, you don't have to go out here chasing after these men. You can have whoever the hell you want, Well,
because men's going to chase you regardless?
I mean, yeah, but you actually have an option. You don't have to, be with this specific guy just because he's pursuing you or just because, he makes you feel some type of way or you feel like he's the only one that you have. You have options.
So you're saying men don't have options either?
No, we don't have options.
I get it.
We take what we can get.
You know what?
That's what dogs do. Dogs like, yo.
You guys do have your options, obviously, but she's kind of sticking up for the women now because we already know y'all have your options.
Oh,
it's displayed everywhere on a daily basis that you guys have your options. But she's trying to remind women that I would put it a different way, obviously. But
that's what
it's a good thing for. So it's a good thing for women to have options, but men can't have options.
Right.
Is what you're saying?
No, that's not what.
You said what? Is that what she's saying?
You said.
That's what she's trying to say, but